Hey, what's up everyone? I'm back at it again to talk about more of these game-breaking bugs and glitches that are currently within Starfield. Now, I'm not trying to hate the game at all. What I'm trying to do is actually expose some of these bugs so that they can be fixed and we can have a better experience. Now, with that to the side, let's go ahead and talk about this first topic here. This fella says, game-breaking bug, ? Any fixes, ? What you can tell is that there's supposed to be an artifact right there in the middle, but instead it seems like the textures have kind of expanded, more so overlapping the item, which would be the artifact, and so this player can no longer grab it. Yet there is a fix for this, but let's read the rest of this so you kind of have an idea of what's going on. So right here on the bottom it says, quote, I'm on the mission, the empty nest, right where I need to get the artifact from the rocks. I break the stone around it and interact with it to take it. Go through the space images cutscene, and then after that finishes, I just keep the little mission icon where the artifact was, but there is no longer anything I can grab. I think I'm just hard stuck. I've tried everything I can think of short of uninstalling. I'm having this issue on Xbox, but I have the game on Game Pass on PC as well. So pretty much what this player has tried is to go on Xbox and on PC to see if there's a different situation going on, if it's just Xbox's fault or possibly PC. Anyways, he's just trying to compare the two, and it pretty much seems like there's not a difference, right? And there is a fix for this. So what you need to do is, if there is a texture like this that's overlapping the artifact, what you can do is actually shoot the rock, and what should happen is that that artifact should pop through. It sounds ridiculous, but you should absolutely try it if there is a situation where that artifact is stuck underneath the texture, because this is super game breaking, man. If you cannot progress more into the story, then how are you going to complete it? So this definitely needs to be fixed, and hopefully there will be something in the near future. Now let's move on towards the second issue. As you can tell right here, it says game breaking bug in, quote, all that money can buy, end quote, quest. Then at the bottom he says, quote, right at the end of the quest, I hit a game breaking bug that won't let me do anything. Walter speaks to me about our mission, capping it off, then just stares at me. He's supposed to walk away and ends the conversation, but can't. I've tried restarting the game, hard restarting my Xbox, and even cleared the cache. I don't know what to do. And he even left an update saying I have tried uninstalling and reinstalling the game as well as reloading the save many times. I think my only options now are to hope that day one patches fix it, or to cut my losses at almost 100 hours and restart. What's interesting is that, well, he's probably sad to find out that there has not been a fix for this. And to be honest, if you guys have been checking out the whole entire patch notes from the last day or so, there's really not been anything that's quite effective, right? There's nothing that's going to patch any of this. So now, if you're wondering if this is an issue just on Xbox, no, it's also on PC as well. And maybe, just maybe, they might fix this on the next patch. Anyways, let's go on and talk about this third problem. As you can see, it says, quote, game-breaking bug related to powers. I have finished the main story and Barrett's companion quest, which should result in all powers being available. I am, however, missing the following 3 powers: Supernova, Moonform, Life Force. I wanted to get all the powers before entering New Game Plus so that all the powers would level up equally. Vlad just tells me that the eye hasn't found anything. I've tried waiting, doing other side quests, and even entered the Unity and then decided to stay in the current universe. Then down below he says, I have seen some other posts about this issue, but they appear to have flown under the radar. Hopefully this will be fixed soon, as it's quite annoying for the completionists. Yeah, this thing is going around quite a lot, and I've had it happen to me. So if you have experienced the same exact issue, then I would highly suggest that you, 1, report this over at Bethesda so it does have a potential chance of being fixed. And second off, if you do have this bug, there's really nothing that you can do. Absolutely nothing. I know it sucks to hear that, because in the prior video, I've actually helped a few of you fix some of these game-breaking bugs. Sadly, in this case, there's nothing that we can do. So you're just gonna have to wait for a patch, and sure, it does suck. But it's one of those scenarios where you just have to wait for the developers to come by and fix it. This next issue has been going on for some time as well, and this has happened to not just one player, but multiple players out here. who have experienced some crashing when they have tried to land on a certain planet. It's just something weird that's been going on, but let's go ahead and talk about it. If you take a look at the top here, it says, quote, game crashes to desktop when I travel to a specific outpost and landing zone. Okay, so this is making me mad. I build a very small outpost very near a landing area on Tau City 2. Every single time I travel there from ship or ground, it crashes the game to desktop. Both on the landing area and the outpost, they are very close to each other. Now, I can't delete the outpost since I can't land there, and I can't delete the bug landing area too. And what's interesting is that, again, this is not just one player experiencing this. There's a lot of people out here that have. And if you have experienced more bugs in this game, please let me know down below in the comment section. But anyways, let's go ahead and read this part right here, which says, quote, game breaking ruined the game for me. Help. I was so hyped for this game. I had the headset controller and the console cover on pre-order, but I can't land on Cydonia. Without the game crashing, I put around 20 hours into the game in the first week and was loving it, but now I just feel bummed out that I can't do the Crimson Fleet questline, and hopefully no other main missions that take me back there. And with all the new games coming out, I just don't have the time to completely restart the game. Does anyone have any clue how to fix this? I've searched other threads and tried everything, still no luck. It genuinely feels like I'm the only guy this affects. Yeah, so yeah, he's absolutely not the only person that's been affected by this. Of course, we just read the previous post where someone had experienced the same issue when it came down to landing on a specific area. Then if we take a look down below in this comment section, someone actually spent 100 hours in game and it crashes on them constantly at Jemison. So it appears that this has been going around for quite some time, and again, yet there has been a fix for this. I wonder what's going on over there at Bethesda Studios. But I probably just do not want to know. Todd's probably doing some sort of devil ritual where he's sacrificing 3 midgets to a sheep. Why did I even say that? But anyways, so who knows what this fella's doing, but I will say that if they are looking into fixing this, awesome. But if they're not and they're just trying to add DLS on the next update, I think that's going to be quite disappointing for a good portion of you out here. I mean, it just sucks that there's so many issues for such a great game. And again, I'm not knocking this at all because I think that Starfield is probably one of the best games in 2023. Now, that is debatable because there's so many great games out right now and it's to be debated on. So we will see if this will be fixed, if there's going to be better things added to the game so that we can actually, play it. And so, yeah, it seems there's various issues, but the game is awesome. I'm not going to deny that. Just there's some things that need to be fixed like any other game. These things just happen, and I think as games become more complex, it's going to bring more issues in the game, and that's just my honest opinion. But let's finish off the video with this final bug right here, which says, quote, boarded and stole 3 Galbank ships. Now all Galbank ships attack on sight. Is this normal? On New Game Plus, and this was the first time I've taken out a Galbank ship. Ended up doing 3 of them, got like 300k UC bounty, went to UC, got captured, got CF questline, and got rid of the bounty. Now all Galbank ships attack me on sight. Is it glitched or is this normal? Edit, I also only get a bounty for killing the captain. The rest of the crew does not give anything. And if you're asking for a fix here, man, I do not have anything to give you because this is something weird. I don't think I've personally experienced this, but it definitely, I can see it happening. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of the video, and hopefully we can see some more fixes, bugs, and DLS within Starfield and some really awesome content in the future, which I would expect that to be somewhere in 2024, as well as with the mods. It's going to be an exciting time, especially next year when new games come out. And honestly, I'm excited for GTA 6, as I'm sure most of you are. And this is pretty much the end of the video. I hope that you guys have genuinely enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions or possibly have experienced any game-breaking bugs, please comment down below. I might include it in the next video just to kind of talk about it. Also, if you have yet to subscribe, definitely do that and keep those notifications on by clicking the notification bell and making sure you're notified for all. And last but not least, I want to say thank you. I always do this at the end of the video. Even if you find it annoying, I want to tell you, yeah, you, the person staring at the screen with the 2 eyes or possibly the 1 eye if you're an alien, something like that. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the love and support. It does mean a lot to me because it gives me something to just wake up for and just start the day off right. glitching, bugs, games, all that stuff. I love it all. It's what the channel is based on, and I also do some other things like reviews, gameplay, things that you can acquire, all sorts of stuff. With that being said, I do appreciate you subscribing and turning on those notifications and coming by. It means a lot, and hopefully I can give back here soon and do some giveaways and all that good stuff. So yeah, see you guys.